lipstick. So on my channel here, I am doing kind of a mini series talking about the different kind of makeup pieces and what they're used for kind of makeup beginners or people who aren't overly familiar with the different steps of makeup application. Today is going to be the eyebrow video, where I show you guys kind of the maintenance of eyebrows and how to apply the different eyebrow products. I'm going to show you all the different kind of eyebrow products that are out there, how they're used, things like that. So I really wanted to do this for people because I know I have quite a few viewers out there who are younger or people who've never really played with makeup before and watch my videos and say, what the heck is a primer and what's a setting spray? So and then they asked me, and I thought this would be a really great opportunity to show you guys what the certain products are, rather than just doing tutorials all the time and not explaining what they're used for or how I do it. So first off, I want to talk about kind of eyebrow maintenance before I go into eyebrow products. So you can either do eyebrow tweezing, where you just kind of tweeze your eyebrows into the shape that you want, or you can go get them waxed, or you can go get them threaded. I personally get my eyebrows threaded, and I could do a whole separate video on eyebrow threading. It's just kind of, they take like a little string and they put it on your eyebrows, kind of clean up the shape. The string pulls the eyebrow hairs out at the root. It makes it not grow back as quickly. I only go once a month to get my eyebrows threaded. And I know a lot of people go once every 2 weeks. I feel like I'm relatively lucky because my hair does not grow back that quickly. And when it does start to grow back, I do tweeze in between threadings. So then I don't have to go as often. And it's worked out well for me. I really like the shape of my eyebrows. I know not everyone loves the pointy eyebrows and whatever. Just go with what shape you feel it suits your face the best. They can certainly help you out when you go get your eyebrows done wherever you go. They can suggest what kind of shape might look better for your face, things like that. So now I know not everyone has eyebrows like I do. I feel relatively lucky because I have a very structural shape of my eyebrows. They're kind of thick and they're dark, so I don't have a lot of like missing patches of hair. I know a lot of people do though. So you can actually get eyebrow templates. They sell them at really any store. You can get them at the drugstore. You can get them at Sephora. They're little templates that you put on your face so you can easily draw out an eyebrow shape with like whichever products you choose. So if you have very sparse eyebrows, I would definitely check those out. It really helps you keep them even and defines the shape. Let's get into the different kind of eyebrow products. There are a ton of different eyebrow products that they offer. One of them is, I'm sure you've heard of the Dip Brow Pomade. This is an Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade. And it's kind of like a little, it's a little paint pot looking thing. It's kind of a waxy substance. It's very similar to eyeliner kind of feeling. This one's getting a little bit dried out, but when you first get it, it's very, very soft. So you just use an angled brush with this to apply it to your eyebrows. Now the thing about Dip Brow Pomade is it can go on very, very heavy and make your eyebrows look very fake. Like definitely like you drew them on. So whenever I use this, I use a very, very light hand and a very angled brush. I just use the e.l.f. angled brush here that I have. And I just go in very, very softly with it because I don't want to do too much. Another alternative to the Dip Brow is an eyebrow pencil. The one that I have here is the NYX, what is this called? Push-Up Brow for your eyebrows. This is a wonderful pencil. It's drugstore, and I really like it because it's very soft. On the colored end here, this is a brown pencil. And then the other end here has kind of a concealer stick end. So what this does is help you clean up your eyebrow shape after you're done filling them in. So if you made any mistakes, here's a little concealer to help you fix it. I think this is a great product, especially because it's drugstore and it works really well. There are other kind of eyebrow pens that you can use. Anastasia really is kind of like the queen of eyebrows. Benefit does a lot of eyebrow products. Benefit does the Bennett tint, and I don't have that product. I don't have any of the tinted eyebrow gels to show you. I only have a clear eyebrow gel. I've never actually used the tinted eyebrow gels, but I can demonstrate what kind of they are. Here's my eyebrow gel here. It's a Sonia Kajuk clear eyebrow gel. It's a little bit tinted brown because I have brown brows, and when I'm dipping it in here and going on my brows, dipping it in, it turns brown. But it doesn't really matter. Anyways, so different brands do the tinted eyebrow gel, like Benefit. There's one in the drugstore. It might be a Maybelline or a Rimmel brow product, and Brow Drama, I think it's called. Anyway, so what those do, it's a tinted gel, and all you do is comb it through the hairs, and it really kind of brings out the color of the hairs. It clings to baby hairs on your face that you didn't even know were there, and it really helps fill in your eyebrows. It just makes them pop, and that's a super easy way to do your eyebrows. So I would definitely check into that if you're kind of new at doing your eyebrows and you don't really want to spend a lot of money on different eye products and you don't feel really comfortable. Definitely go with a tinted brow gel. It's the easiest way to go. Other products are eyebrow markers, and I have another NYX product. This is an eyebrow marker. It's like a felt tip marker here. Very similar to like eyeliner. Again, brow products seem to be very similar to eyeliner. They just are. This works just like an eyebrow pencil. You kind of flick it in your eyebrows and it fills them in. The brow powder is actually my absolute favorite way to do my brows. I feel like it looks most natural. It really helps you fill them in. If you're having issues kind of with color, like I do, I have very ashy brows and then my hair is kind of darker up here. So I feel like the color match just isn't quite right. So I use a brow powder. It helps correct the color of my brows. A tinted brow gel will do the same thing for you too. It's just a brow pencil won't change the color of your brows. So this is one of my favorite methods. It's just I have a eyebrow powder from the place that I get my eyebrows threaded. You can use eyeshadow, or you can go to the drugstore and buy eyebrow powder. It's essentially eyeshadow is what it is. And this will last you forever. I've had this thing for over a year now. I don't think I'm ever gonna run out of it. So today I'm just gonna show you how I personally do my brows, especially lately. I have an old eyebrow routine, but it was a lot of different steps and I felt like it was too much. So I wanted to show you guys a simpler way to do it, especially for beginners or people who don't do their brows usually. So I'm going to be using a combination of this NYX Wonder Pencil and the brow powder. You are going to need obviously a brush for the brow powder. The one that I use is a Sonia Kajik brush. It doesn't have a name on it, but this is essentially kind of a like smudge brush for eyeshadow. It's not even like an angled brush or anything. I just really like it because it's actually the way it goes, the long way here is actually the exact length of my eyebrow. So it works really well for me to fill it in quickly when I'm in a hurry. So all I do is I take the NYX brow pencil, the chocolate brown end here, and I just fill in any bald patches I have. So I'm just gonna zoom you in a little bit here so you can see my face a little bit better. And then I just kind of go in and fill in any patches that are kind of missing here. I try to stay away from the front end of my brow because that's the place that you're gonna wanna make it look the most natural. So when I'm filling in bald patches, I really just kind of do small strokes like this to mimic this shape of actual hair. It just kind of helps you fill in the spaces that are missing brow hairs. And as you can see now, I feel like I don't really have any bare patches anymore. You can also use the pencil to kind of clean up the shape, really draw a defined kind of square shape. I don't really feel like I need that just because the way that they're threaded, they're very structurally sound. But if you don't get your eyebrows threaded and you don't have quite as full eyebrows as I do, you might want to clean up the shape a little bit on the bottom. Just kind of draw a line, make sure it's straight. That's all there is to it. So now I'm going to go in next with the brow powder. I'm just going to take this on the little brush that I showed you before, dip some in there, and then I'm just going to go in and fill in my brows. I start from kind of the center and go outward down the tail. Now some people I know don't have a very well defined tail, so you might want to actually draw that in with the pencil first before you go in with the brow powder. And now as I get towards the front of my brow, I'm actually going to stop going this way with the powder and I'm going to go upward. because the hairs in the front of your brow kind of grow in more of an upward fashion, like that. So as you can see the difference between my brows, it changed the color, so it's a little bit lighter. It matches my hair a little bit better, less ashy. And you can see they're a lot more full now, less sparse. The tail is much more defined now. But yet, you can see that it still looks really natural. So I'm just gonna go in and do my other brow. Okay, so if you watch quite a bit of YouTube like I do, you've probably seen a lot of people use the little spoolies to brush out their brows. I just didn't do that because I don't have super unruly eyebrow hair. It kind of just it is where it is. But to brush it out at the end, I do use a clear brow gel just to set the hairs down to make sure the product doesn't move on my face. So I just use this clear brow gel and I brush it through the hairs. I just brush it up through the hairs, kind of pulling the hair upward. And then I just go in with my finger and push the hairs down into the nice shape that I'm looking for. So like that. You just go in, brush them up. Especially this brow for me because the hairs on this side tend to lay a little bit more flat. It's good to use the eyebrow gel to brush them up. And then I just go in with my finger and push the top down so it's flat. So yeah, that's pretty much how I do my eyebrows. If you really need to, the other end of the NYX brow product here has the concealer end. You can go in underneath your brows, kind of sharpen up the shape and things like that. But that's if you're getting really meticulous and if you need to. The way that I did my brows today is a relatively quick way and a way that I really like to do it just because it's fast. So yeah, those are the different eyebrow products, the different ways that you can do your brows. So I hope this video was helpful. Definitely let me know if you're having any difficulty with your brows. Definitely let me know what kind of the issues you have, if you have kind of sparse brows, if you have very thick, unruly brows. Let me know if you have any issues with your brows and I can try to help you out and kind of narrow down what product you should use for them. Just let me know down in the comment section there. I really hope this video was helpful, especially for beginners. So thank you guys so much for watching. I put out new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And if you haven't already, please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Bye.